Welcome everyone to another video in our Bryan Fundamental series where I try to get better at Bryan day by day, and bring you along for the ride. So this is going to be the next ranked stream that we've been doing. I've been a little bit underwater with work recently, so I don't have a ton of new ideas right now, but I realized that while we've been kind of focusing on slowing our game a little bit down with the new Season 2 patches of the increased health buffs, we haven't really touched. I think this is a time where we can look into doing like single dash blocks again, because the name of the game still in Season 2 is that pokes are not as good as big moves. So yes, we're going to be using stuff like down fours, but we are also going to be looking for those opportunities, say when our opponent, loses their turn and they are choosing to block, we can choose to dash in and do a forward 3, and look for these opportunities where we can break the turn-based sequence of I go and then you go into something that will cause them to get counter hit so that we can get a big move. We can't do this all the time because then they'll start mashing on us, but the idea is that you can mix this together with what we've been doing before. It's like doing a down 4 every now and then, even doing a power crush every now and then now. And, just throwing this in from time to time just to throw off our opponent's timing. It's one of those things, it's almost like a cheese, where it's like it will work if you do it, the less you do it, right? And that's, I think that's the idea that I want to start with for now. And then if we find someone that's playing very methodically, we'll bust out more of the multiple dash blocks that we've been practicing in the past. But I think given how aggressive the Season 2 has been, I think just doing a single dash block is really the most we're going to be able to get out of the situation for now. So we'll see, but we'll try it. Alright. You want Oki back? And then try Heat starts at 0 and is gained from block. Oh, that would be interesting. Turn it into a true Street Fighter mechanic, right? Okay. We'll get in there. I think we're getting used to the different like moves and seeing them come out and getting used to whiffing them. But this will take us a second to like get used to this motion.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, we have a Reina. So that's a crazy Reina art. So Reina, I think, wants to play a little bit further away so that she can do her 4-4-2s and stuff like that. So I'm going to jab and kind of try and stay close to her. And notice I'm still staying there. Just that. Oh wow, she finished it. Go for this. Notice how like I'm still kind of staying on her because I don't want her to run away. I don't want her to get that momentum. Still pretty aggressive from our opponent. Nice stuff. Oops. Good punish. Ah! Good steps. They're stepping a lot here. So this is a situation where I can actually dash in. Oh, uh-oh, I'm dead. Ah! I totally messed that up. That's okay. Thanks, Mecha. Oh, that beats my jab. I wasn't sure what to do with that. Okay. Notice how we're kind of playing just like a back and forth of moves here. I throw out my move, you throw out yours. Finishing, that's okay. And they don't step all the time, but I do want to throw out like a 1+2 every now and then to try and like lock them down a little bit. 1. It still hit them. That's all that matters. Notice that they're sidestepping, right? 1. Does that work? Yeah. The thing is, right, the dash block will realign with their sidestep, which is great. Thanks, Mecca. I feel like my my Tekken's gotten more instinctive after training with Tone this year. It's forced me to play faster. Oh, I didn't do that. I almost left them. Okay. I'm gonna start at down back 3 here. Okay. Nice stuff. They're stepping a lot, see this? So I'm gonna use a couple of tracking moves. Oh, I didn't break that. I think I broke 2 instead of 1. Ah! No! Sure. I'm gonna power crush here. Yeah! Wow, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to do back 1+2. Maybe did. Oh my gosh, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Notice how we're just kind of like letting them attack. And then just trying to lock down this movement, right? They're stepping a lot. I see it. Okay. Go for this throw. And then give them some space. Oh. Alright, we got it. Nice. Okay, I don't have time to power crush there. I wasn't sure. Ha ha! I think I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. I wasn't dead. Well, you'll notice that I did a single, maybe 2 dash blocks, and they didn't really matter. Sorry, not dash blocks. Yeah, like a dash block into a 4-3. But you'll notice that we don't need to do it all that often. We just do it every now and then. It's like an option that we have. But I don't think it's something we want to be abusing with someone that wants to play so much, right? What did you say to me last time, maybe did? Yeah, it's all good either way. I know people just didn't like, I don't remember.
Get ready for the
Is that what you said? I remember that. I was like, damn, bro's mad at me for some reason. And I didn't know why. I talk too much? Bro, I'm a Bryan player. We all think we're so smart. This person's blocking a lot, and so I see that. I do a single dash block, and it works. Okay. Nice. I'm just gonna give him some space here. I'm a little bit afraid. Look at that. So they're still waiting. You see this? They basically, whenever they're doing anything, they wait a half second and then they do a move. Okay. They're trying to like get us to do something here. Okay. Good throw. I went for a power crush there, just to see. Just to see. And they did another one. Nice.
round 3.
Okay. They're interestingly enough, like when they choose to take their turn on an immediate timing, it's gonna be that backswing blow. So I need to see if there's anything I can do about that. Oh, I should have done the actual launch there. I knew they were gonna do something like that. Okay. That tracks. I don't think I can step there. Okay. Yes, Moyashi, I updated my streaming time a little bit. I'm starting an hour earlier. I'm trying to start an hour earlier and doing my labbing then. God, I can't step that when I'm on wake up. That's been around. Okay. Do this. Notice how aggressive they got in here.
Round 2. Fight.
That works. Okay. I think they're gonna tech roll here. Yeah. Yeah, you missed the labbing, but that's alright. Oh my gosh, they don't care anymore. Now frames don't exist. Okay. Sure. So it's a lot of throws or lows. Oh, interesting. A lot of throws and lows, so I'm afraid to power crush. Jeez. Sometimes, also the ducks are throwing me off. So I'm kind of like afraid to take my turn back, which I think is very Azucena. So I'm not worried too much about that specifically, but we gotta find something that's gonna work here. Okay. Oh, that doesn't work! That's good. Woo! Channel my inner incog. I need to remember to do that sometimes. She always does the throw, so I can stop, like, overthinking that if we get to the third game. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, she's definitely started going wild. Figuring out how to fight back against a defensive player that's gone crazy is sometimes crazy. Like, hard to do. Okay. I can also get a free launch off of that throw as soon as I see them heat burst again. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but it works. Yeah, Bryan's damage remains crazy. Oh my gosh, I dropped that. Okay, I can't sidestep to the right either. Oh, we got one. Oops. No way. Ah! Ooh, she does not like that string, huh? That string's getting us some mileage here. I'm gonna orbital here. It didn't work, that's okay. We had some leeway, and she did a sidestep into a down 4-2. lots of lows. So I don't know. Does this mean like they're frustrated, so they're using lows to get back? Oh, I tried to while standing 3. Nice stuff. Nice. You see that step? I think we could have dash blocked them a little bit more, but they played so crazy, I kind of didn't want to mess with it, but I actually think it would have been appropriate to try it here, so, I don't know.
Get ready for the next battle.
Bryan has big buttons, Moyashi, but I'll tell you, the secret sauce against Bryan when you are playing against him as Dragunov is you run away from him, and then you sidestep right duck. Just randomly. In the far away neutral. He can't do anything about it, and you do a lot of sidestep rights, and you do a lot of ducks, right? And that nothing Bryan can do in this range can stop you, right? Like, that's how you beat him. And that's Tekken 7. That's Tekken 7 tech. This tracking nonsense was added in Tekken 8. Well, actually, this move might have tracked anyway, but it wasn't nearly as good in Tekken 7. And this getting nerfed to be more linear is huge against him. I do think we need to force the respect, and then from there we can maybe, like, if they're like doing a move and it's their turn and they're blocking, it's our turn and they're blocking, we can like break it up a little bit with this, right? But you're right, like combining it with our already like use our down 4s and stuff, you know. Oh my gosh. Interesting. This is kind of a weird training. Yeah, his 50-50 at the wall. Well, I will play devil's advocate. His 50-50 gets gross at the wall, and you can say they've leaned harder into his wall pressure to the point where now he's got a true 50-50 that's like just makes the wall pressure like kind of crazy to deal with. But I still think it's a bit unnecessary. Oh, we got him. MD, you got a tech. And the next thing you know, you've been taunted. Oh, that's a mid. Okay. It's actually kind of cool that they're able to brawl so close to us. Wow, they don't care. Okay. This is a good time also to use our 4-1 punishes. Whoa! And remember to go right against this situation, because that's the situation. Oh, nice. Oh, no! Nice. So that would have been good if we actually got a nice 4-3 in the mix. Notice they're coming in and out. Get him. I'm gonna do down back 3 here. Oh. They're definitely running us through the Lars. Oh no, that's silent. Okay. I went 1-2-4 because I was trying to fight back. So, we still don't have good reactions on this. That's okay, right? We just started, but that's alright. Getting run over. The interesting part was that I tried to forward 3 on his down forward 3, but he actually finished the string there, which is a bit wild. They do disrespect that one. Whoa! Woo! That's not real, so we were able to get him. That's hilarious. They jabbed again. Stay on the ground, I'm guessing? No. No! I can't believe that worked. We're definitely not trying to run. I don't know. Oh, you can step that to the left. I messed that up. Nope, I did not. Okay, nice rage. Try to run away until his heat runs out. That makes sense. Alright, he got us. What's crazy is I don't know the punish for that down forward 3 extension. Okay. Okay. Wow, okay. Oh, that doesn't work! No, his range! Himdy, if you want to beat specifically down 3+4-2, you can react to it. Oh, wow. That's plus enough. Nice. I lost. That's okay. We're still learning. We're still learning. There were a lot of, the one thing that I will say is that there were holes in that offense that if I was like 100% on my if I was 100% on my, what do you call it, like interrupts and stuff, I would have been able to get a counter hit, and my reactions were not there yet, so that's okay. We're gonna keep working out. We'll just do something like that. Yeah, never do the same thing get up wise against Bryan. That's really the main, like, sort of advice, but it's really between tech roll and something else, basically.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. Alright, we tried. Get him! Only +5, so... Go for this, just in case they step. Ooh, we got him! That was sick!
Round two. Fight.
Oops. That was supposed to be a back 1+2. I need to remember to use my bind. Oh, all mids. Nice. Wait, that's a mid? Nice.
Round three.
I think I try a little bit too hard to duck or wrong. Okay, can't go to the left there. Nice low parry. Okay. Look at that. We did a dash block into a 4-3. Does this work? No. That's crazy. Nice, he got us. Oh my gosh.
Round four. Fight.
Oh, he went for that. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Okay, they're feeling ahead, so they're going for the hell sweeps. And the lows. I'm dead. 3 lows, I think. 2 lows. Good stuff. Alright. Pretty good adaptation from them. Let's, I don't know what I think the one thing is that I started brawling with them, right? I started, like, really leaning into that. I'm going to press a button. We need to slow it down a little bit. Karan can kind of struggle if we play from further away. Oh, that was unfortunate. I need to learn to recognize those backdash situations. Nice. Also, I can do back 4 after my back 1+2 in that situation. Oh, cool. We're just kind of fighting him a little bit here. Notice how I just kind of like shimmied out there. I'm just gonna get him back to the wall here. Nice. Have to step or duck, exactly. We're gonna jab. And just do nothing there. Nice. They've low parried how many times now? Okay. I did sidestep 3+4. That was probably a little too slow. We could just back up. Like, we don't have to be afraid to press. Ooh, Ooh, they did it again. Uh-oh. Ooh, good orbital. But you'll notice that basically once they get into the vortex, we're in the vortex, right? We don't have to worry too much about that specifically. But we need to worry about like how we're gonna keep them from putting us in that vortex, right? Oh no. Nice. You whiff, lose 60%. Yeah, that's Bryan. It used to be 75. Let him do his thing here. Notice this. See? I'm focusing more on that neutral. Oh no. Yeah. Good stuff. Nice. Woo! That beat it out? Oh, nice. You see he waited a little bit. He caught my 4-4-1. I think I instinctively pressed it because I was like, oh, maybe he's going to do something, but I twitched the wrong thing. I'm going for a while standing 3. Does not work. Get him to the wall here and give him some space. Okay, nice. Wait, they did that after an orbital, right? Maybe not. Go for this. I went for rage, but it doesn't work. Join the funk side. It's on accident. Their rhythm's killing me. I can't get their rhythm all of a sudden. They're delaying it a little bit, and I'm getting hit by stuff. That's hilarious, though. Okay, that's okay. Oh no! Dang it! The wall betrayed me. Dang it. Alright, good games to them. Pretty close. I think the main thing is that we still get drawn into the aggression of this game, and just like keeping our head is pretty hard. Like, you'll notice that I'm not dash blocking, I'm hitting. I'm afraid. And I'm throwing out moves. So we'll keep looking. We will keep trying.
Get ready for the next battle.
Zafina. Zafina, the only real plan I have against her at this point, before we lab her, is going to be down 4s a lot. And she has a 1-4 into Scarecrow that we can try and challenge. You can basically choose to forward 3 it, sidestep right, or rather sidestep right it, or block this whole situation. One thing I already noticed from that round is that they tend to press after down 4s. So I'm trying to set up that down 4 into this. See? Okay. That's crazy. That is crazy. That was a very instinctive duck, and we got so lucky with it. Alright. Okay. Nice. We lived. But I think getting those down 4s is going to help. So, like, just finding those down 4s in neutral and just getting some level of... and the thing is, we don't have to commit to it. We can, like, kind of safely get our down 4 and run away, right? I'm going to try it here. They blocked. Okay. Nice whiff. Oh, I'm dead. Nice stuff. We need to be watching her heat a little bit more. I didn't need to... They were really, like, patiently looking for that opportunity. Jeez. We need to stick with the down 4s. Oh. Their whiff punishment is really good. They're refusing. So this is actually pretty interesting. This is a very, very cool adaptation that they're doing. They're basically just letting us do the lows. So I'm gonna do this. And see, they're just letting it happen. They're playing very, very defensively here. And so I'm going to be doing this. Wow, that's crazy. And we're just gonna chip them out. See, we're just kind of, that's our adaptation. We're just down 4s, no more commitments. Ooh! Woo, we got there. Somehow. But this is... Maybe this is what I mean, where it's like, you can actually go back to this, like, kind of methodical Tekken, right? Like, that was the thing, is, like, learning to let go, like, remembering that we can still go back to some of those fundamental styles of, like, I'm going to let go of my hatchets, right? Because they're not doing anything crazy, so I'm not going to do anything crazy, right? Hemdy, does he really need that unblockable? It was probably a glitch to begin with. I mean, it is, that's more of his identity than everything else. Oh, do you mean the 3+4 extension? No, he doesn't need that. That move is absurd. If you're talking about his taunt, The taunt has so much of an execution barrier, it's kind of like arguing that Kazuya's down 4-2 has too high of a counter hit damage because of perfect electric. Like, yeah, it's there, but it's an execution reward, and a lot of characters start to do ridiculous stuff once you hit that phase of the game. But his yeah. But yeah, the 3+4 extension is pretty egregious. I agree. Alright, Azucena this is the same Azucena from before. We have to keep that in mind. They went from playing methodically to playing crazy. Okay. I don't know what to do here. We'll do this. Wow, that still didn't work. Notice how I did a dash block? I was supposed to do a 4-3. I did something else. But, we caught them doing something crazy there. Okay. Alright. Nice. So, they're doing the low a lot in that situation. I don't know if they'll keep doing it. See me coming in and they do that. Nice. We could kill here, we'll see. No, we can't. I'm gonna go for this. Nice. Okay. Got him with a frame trap. Sure. Oh, nice step. I shouldn't have done that power crush anyway, because they were starting to do like throws and shit after it the first time we played against them, and they never really stopped. Nice whiff. Nice. Died with heat. Bit bad. Wow, that beats that too. Ooh, that worked. Wait, what? Okay. Even the game was confused. I can launch that low, yeah. I was expecting her to do a low high. I didn't realize it was going to be a stagger, and I got a bit star shocked. Oh, she went for that. Wow, that's so lucky. I didn't mean to do that. Got him. Scared him. Poisoned the well a little bit. Yeah, I need to practice my stagger lows. I would have been so mad in Mecha. Got him. We're scaring them now. I think they're like trying to defend, but they don't know. And they're just like... Nice stuff. Ooh! They're pressing. I need to stop pressing. It's not my turn. Man, it's every time I do something specific like 1-2-1 that they manage to get the backswing blow on us. Oh my gosh, they went for it again. Okay, that's the mid. Good mid. They're definitely gambling here, and we could choose to gamble or not, because I think we don't have a choice there. Nice. Go for this. Wow, that step was really good. Oh, that's not good. Nice, nice. Good adaptation from them. You'll notice that they're kind of trying to defend a little bit longer before doing their other stuff. I need to figure out a good way to deal with the pressure, but in the meantime... Okay. They're going for that a lot. Do you see that? Which is fine. This is like very brave of them, and they're not really changing. They waited there though. Nice. Notice the patience here. I really like it. Interesting. Oh, that beats that. That's actually kind of good. Okay. Sure. Good sidestep. Wow. On their own. Nice. Good stuff. Jeez. Okay. Okay, nice. We're trying to, like, let ourselves take that mid. We need to launch it if we're really good. Okay. She's doing it a lot. Alright. Gotta fight back a little bit, right? She doesn't have heat. That's one thing that's good. Nice. I'm gonna go for this. Jeez. They fought back really well. I know it's basically a low, Mecha. I didn't know it's a break. I thought it was a block. I thought you block it, and that's what happens. I didn't realize you can hold down back on reaction to break it. If that's the case, that's sick. Not quite what I needed. Yeah, that's actually good to know. I'll remember that. Try to remember that. I don't know if I can bust it out of nowhere. Slow, but we got it. Tried to do the 4-3. Didn't duck in time. That's alright. You've trained yourself to respond to lows with low parries, which has nothing to do with that. Yeah, that's true. This is hard, but it's good training. Train yourself to respond to lows with low parry, though. Yeah, that's it's kind of a shame you can't low parry that throw, but being able to react to it with down back is actually good to know.
Round 1. Fight.
Dragon off, you want to stay up close. They sidestepped. Sidestep. Nice. Nice stuff. They're fighting back quite aggressively here. They want to like be in control of the game. So we're gonna try and take that to our. So I want to basically like shut that down a little bit. Nice. They actually matched there. No. All right. Nice step. Nice. Fighting back. But yeah, they're full offense, and we're just like kind of in this situation of like find the low. I'm getting a little bit nervous here, so I'm starting to press less, and I need to be a little more assertive. Ooh, okay. We got there. Brawling it out. They're playing very quickly, so I need to kind of just keep chipping away at lows, keep like kind of asserting my turn, right? The power crushes haven't really mattered too much because they're kind of waiting a little bit between a lot of their moves and stuff. Nice low parry. Sidestep into low parry is pretty good. I had a feeling he would down two at some point, so I was kind of looking for it. Got him. Okay. They're sidestepping to the left a lot. So we're gonna try and keep looking for that stuff. I think Mop Kick is more likely to catch them than anything else. There's that step again. Go for a back one here. Go for another one into this. Yep, they're stepping a lot, so we're just gonna catch them with those Mop Kicks. Good stuff. But like, this is what I mean, where it's like we're just kind of like very quickly throwing out the lows. We actually, everyone's too aggressive. I don't feel like we're, well, I think we could throw in like a single one of these. We'll try and do one per game. Now he's bottom tier. Moyashi, this is the circle of life for Drag. He always gets super powerful, then nerfed into the ground, and then he comes back super powerful. That is the story of Drag. I'm a little surprised that didn't counter hit him. Too bad. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. Could have launched that, that's alright. Man, they really want that wall rising too, so I need to just like block it. It's free damage. Whoa, that's sick. That was a sick Drag War step. We're getting clowned on.
Round 3. Fight.
Tech roll? No. Nice. Gnarly Jokers, thank you so much for the follow. Down 2 is still good. That was a bit of a delay. That's good. I just had a feeling they were going to stay down there. That's not what I meant to do. Wow. Nice. They're trying really hard to push back whenever it's our turn. So whenever we land a hit, they try to fight back. So because of that, part of it is that, part of it is just like figuring out when my turn is. It's like, notice even in their situation, they're mashing, right? With like stuff like lows and things like that, things that are gonna go under the jabs. See? Like, they're always pressing. So this is not a situation where we need to, like, let's just play our turn, and then we'll go from there. The one thing to keep in mind is, like, we might take our turn back with, like, 4-3 or something, because they're ducking, and they're using slower moves in order to get that kind of, like, get that evasion that they want. nice throw. Oh, am I gonna hit the wall? Okay, good. Yeah, get him. Huh, okay, sure. I'm dead. Your phone won't even let you say king? What's his... Oh my god, I'm alive. Tekken 8 buff. Good mid. Good mid. Thought it was gonna be a low. I feel like I can see that. Can I see that? And they stay on the ground pretty stubbornly there. No! Nice. Still pressing there. That's good to know. I'll keep doing, like, down back threes into northern crosses and stuff in that case. I think that's probably the way to go. That's pretty funny. What's wrong with King?
Round one. Fight.
Jabs, yep. Alright, I'm just gonna go for this. But yeah, see, they're constantly fighting back, and we just need to stay on our toes with having things that are going to deal with whatever they're trying to do, right? Stay on the ground. No. Okay. Good giant swing. I broke 1+2. Nice. King's awesome. What are you talking about? Yeah. I think they're getting scared. Oh, they tried us. Nice. We got there. Just runs at you while you fear for your life.
Get ready for the next battle.
He's always, I mean, armored throws, right? That's what they introduced in this game. He's always been kind of scary to deal with. And that's why, actually, at range, you want to play close to him. Don't let him get all of that free stuff. Ooh, just barely got in there.
Get ready for the next battle.
HTX Final Boss. This is a Houston local.
Round one. Fight.
I'm gonna give him some space. Oh, okay, nice. What did he even use? What does that from that crouch situation? Trying to get some space here. I just don't want to be near that. Okay, that's good. Okay, good shoulder. Nice. I actually did the cancel because I thought they would tech there. I was wrong. Wow, you see how they did the advancing version of it? Wow, nice stuff. God, I lost every single 50-50 there. Good stuff. Okay. Stay on the ground. Whoa! That was such a dumb punish, but it works. That's so dumb. I'm gonna do a down back 3 here. I don't know if it'll work. And see what he does. Nothing. Okay. Oh, he goes the whole way. I messed it up. It's okay. 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 Let's go for the damage. Do another one. Wow, good duck. Got him. That's not real. Basically, whenever Paul is comboing me, I'm looking for that overhead, right? Muscle armor is very gigas, yeah. Okay. What? Too bad. That's alright. Fighting back. They were fighting back. Oh, I went for a Mach Punch. Dang. Alright. They are fighting back now. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Oh no. I thought I broke it. I didn't break it. That was a 1. Ha! Good duck. This person's got really... No, that's awesome. Actually, Hemdy, nowadays, you can, I think, hold back. Good, good delays there. He knew that it wasn't gonna hit. Okay. Good throws. Not what I meant to do, but sure. God. Okay. I do know that whenever we do like small punishes, like 1-4, they tend to shoulder. Nice. Nice. We're fighting back. We are fighting back. Crazy. Nice. No! Good punish. I got a little antsy there. Notice how I was like pushing back every time? Oh, he did it. Nice stuff. They're trying to party on us. Going for the low every time. Yeah! I should have raged, but that's okay. Got him. Woo woo woo! We were paying attention to so many things. Like, oh, he's shouldering after my after my heat dash. Should have raged. I think we would have gotten it with the rage a lot more cleanly. I have not Kaiser, not at all. I know there's ways to do it, but I just haven't bothered yet. Paying attention is hard. Paying attention here is hard. What's a sample combo? I'll try a sample. Like, give me a version that I can try between the next ones. Heihachi, alright. Gotcha. So it's like you're just, instead of double knees, you're doing 4-1. Notice how this person's pretty chill, so I'm going to start hitting some lows. Nice. Nice. Oh, I'm freaking dead. Not dead, but very close to dead. Oh no! Anywhere you'd use double knees, you just do, Oh, that was supposed to be jet upper. They're kind of trying to stagger the offense from Heihachi instead of going for the typical stuff. Sure. Nice throw. So you do... Alright. We'll try something. That's so dumb. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna maybe power crush? Yeah! Good stuff. Good step. This person's really good. And they already have warrior mode, which is scary. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't get it right. I didn't get it right. Wrong combo, but it's fine. Chia kick. Oh, yeah, his counter hit, Fisher. Yeah, I need to remember to do something about that. Nice. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This is the round that they're going to win, though, if they're in warrior mode, right? Can't step that way. Good stuff. Wow. think I pushed a little too much there. That's alright. Yeah! That's so sick. Woo, we got him. It's such a stupid mix. Oh, you do 2 4-1s? Huh. I'm just kind of like looking for that counter hit in that situation. Nice. Alright. Good staggers. I'm just gonna push him away with that 3+4. Whoa! Nice. Get that damage out. Free damage. Nice! Just fighting back, right? Using a dick jab there was pretty good. I'm pretty locked in. It's hard for me to... But basically what I'm trying to do is like figure out where's my turn. Okay. Could have done better. That's alright. Oh. Mistake from them. Nice. Alright, I feel like what we could have done something with those jet uppers. So let's talk about, and we probably could have done like 4-1 into quarter circle back 1, and that's probably reaches further. So let's see if that's kind of the idea of what we're thinking about. I'm gonna turn off. Their name was, oh, is that what that was? I didn't even realize. I thought it was Bubs. Alright, so that's 9 hits versus this 10. So we can do something like, so this is how much damage? 75. But can't do that. Same damage. What could we do there? Huh. I don't know a good way to integrate it. That I feel like the double needs combo is trickier, but you gain snake eyes, so I kind of like that. But I think for sure you can use it to save weird combos. Like doing this is probably more consistent than doing that, right? So maybe that's something to keep in mind. It's Blaze. Thank you so much for the follow. But thank you for bringing it up to me. I'll keep on the lookout for it at least.
Get ready for the next battle.
Basically, Heihachi's Chair kick is Bryan's 3+4. That's kind of how I've always shortcutted it in my head.
Round 1. Fight.
We're just gonna run away from him. I don't really want to deal with this. Make it hard to get in. Get away! Ah! Got a good duck, that's alright. That's the game we're playing. Stay on the ground. Oh, he caught us! Ooh! Got him. Jeez. I'm going to use a couple more of these. Just go for this throw. Good back one. They wait. You notice how they're waiting? That's essentially no different than us. I'm gonna stand. That's fine. Nice. The idea, right, is that I didn't think I would lose to standing, right? Woo, nice. They're using big moves to get in. Nice. Whew, that's crazy stuff. That's scary. But we're just running away, letting them get impatient, right? And I'm never really trying to push the issue of offense unless I have them at the wall on the back foot, right? Nice back one. They're not trying to get in right now. They're looking for us to like keep us out with a back one. Nice. Okay. That's crazy. That's scary. Him in heat is going to be very, very hard to deal with. Okay. Nice duck. No! Can I power crush there? Probably not. Nice. But we're just kind of like being careful. We know that he can blow us up. I'm playing cautiously the whole time. And we're just being sure to also sometimes just play on an immediate timing. That's good. That's fine. We'll take that. Nice. They're trying to get in. That's good. That's where they want to be. Good step. Oh, I'm messing that up. Okay. Nice. See how, like, we just kind of, like, sit there and chill? They're afraid of us low parrying them. So, it worked out okay. But, weirdly enough, I think the lesson here was dash blocks are too much work. Like, we're just playing far away. We're just playing neutral. We're just like, I want to play this distance. Ooh, we got one. That's really good. Maybe we can't... Interesting. Maybe we can't get that low if we do this on reaction. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Look at that. Oh, wait. Maybe if you just wait. Maybe. Yikes, this is so hard. Didn't duck in time. Didn't duck in time. Wait, actually, the first hit me. That's why. Interesting. Yeah, this has been a very, very interesting session because I feel like we're kind of learning how to play the game in this new world, and I think what I'm learning is like down 4 is just still really good. We need to keep doing that to keep people checked with their stepping. We just have to be ready to play the Tekken 8 offense once we get that momentum, and we need to be able to switch quickly. Very, very quickly. I think that's the goal. Okay. Whoa! I'm just gonna go for this. Okay. Go for this throw. Nice knee. Am I dead? Nice. Alright, I tried to duck a low, maybe. Nice. Ha! Okay, so you notice that they're trying to land these big moves. Nice. And because of that, we have to be very, like, kind of paying attention to what is their stance here. Like, King's randomly ducking there. Good duck. I mean, good block. If they're randomly ducking, we should be looking for potentially something crazy. Ha! They're really looking for it. I dropped the punish earlier. That's alright. Nice. back in. Wow, my knees keep whiffing. I needed to do that because my heat was going away and they were running at me, so. Alright, we're living, but dang, this is crazy. Okay. Oh, I think I pressed 1 as well. Nice stuff. Good blocks. They're playing very defensively there because they had that health lead. I probably could have popped my heat to get more, get better pressure there. But good stuff from them. I think I've played this king before. They're pretty, I thought they're good. Dang. Yeah, they really love that. I'm just getting hit by it every time. The delay on is crazy. There's no reason to mock kick there. They're either going to block or they're going to do a power crush of some kind. Wow. Wait. They're crouching. How'd they do that? I guess you can do it out of crouch. Okay. That sucks. I think going for a throw there is actually pretty reasonable. Nice. That's so stupid. Okay. Still playing like kind of like the string stagger game basically. God. Sure. They stay on the ground pretty long there. Go for this throw. Cool. Get some health back. Nice. Just keep it nice and cool. Nice and chill, right? I'll block here. There we go. They'll stay on the ground, I think. Let's try again. Nice. Strong round. I think they know about that tech with a down 3+4, so I'll use it sparingly next time. Okay. Oh, I pressed 3+4. Ooh, nice. Just go for this. Good stuff. Just fighting back. Okay. Go for this. Ooh. Him throwing after that is kind of literally throwing me off. It's like kind of a fast throw. throw, I guess, because... Nice. Because I'm hitting him, and I'm going for down for 2-1, and it's beating me. That's kind of wild. Nice throw. That's after 4-4 neutral too. Woo, that was scary. I messed up that combo there. I thought we had the wall. Could be worse. We're fighting back. Good stuff. Oh, shoot. Nice stuff. Nice alley kick. Wait, I was doing an orbital. What happened? I think I got a sidestep instead. Okay. Oh shoot, I already had the dang it. Notice how, like, as soon as they get that, little bit of, like, room, they're in. And then they duck here. Nice. Wow, that was scary. We somehow got there. But a lot of it is just, like, learning to block. And then learning to, turn it back up, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is... We're winning a lot, but I feel like it's partially just because I'm using what I know. I'm using those lows, and I'm not afraid to not engage again. That is a hard... This is hard.
Get ready for the next battle.
Azucena, we did not play against this one before, so this person before.
Round one.
Alright.
Fight.
Just push him back. Just do this. It's free damage. It's pretty good free damage too. Nice.
Round two. Fight.
Oops. We'll reset it. They are attacking a lot. That is too bad.
Round three.
I'll back up here. Nice stuff. Nice mid. Nice sidestep. I'll stop stepping at that wall there. I don't think it's helping me. We played against a few Azucenas and it hasn't felt like it helps. Oh, that's not good. Oh my gosh. It's so dumb.
Round one.
Alright. I'll do a jab here. Notice how... Okay. I was going to say, notice that they tend to press buttons at a certain range. Good stuff. That worked. I'm going to do this just... Ooh, good step. Good step.
Round two. Fight.
They really want to, like, stop us. Okay. Okay, nice stuff. Nice. Notice I'm still choosing to brawl. Cool. I'm still choosing the brawl with them. I'm throwing out like down back threes and stuff. I'm trying to still play my game against them. Okay. But we're just kind of like keeping our calm here and waiting to see what they're going to do, right? Yeah, they're finally staying down. And then we get them in this vortex. Cool. That was a good one. Good set of games there. Did we figure out Tekken Season 2? Are we starting to figure it out? I think the key here has been two things. The first one is that I've had an hour to wake up. I've had an hour for my coffee to kick in, so I'm playing well already. I'm just entering the games already warmed up. I think that's part of it. I think the second part of it is that we're just kind of letting our opponents... We're kind of letting our opponents do their moves in response to whatever we're doing. Like, we're always kind of in that mindset of, like, what can I do here? And what are they going to do, right? What is their reaction going to be? And I think that's been helping me a lot. And funnily enough, we said we would do a dash block, and we just don't need it yet. We haven't really... No one really accepts the pressure yet. And we do dash block a little bit, I think. I think I'm doing it a little bit from time to time, but it's not happening a lot. I'll try and call it out the next time I do it. I'm going to give him some space here. Interesting. I like that. I pressed after he didn't finish the third hit. Okay. Pretty crazy response. Good stuff. Oh shoot! I thought I low parried that, but instead I crouch dashed. That's alright. Notice how, see that? They're kind of like, look, they really want to do this. Okay. They really want to do their quarter circle back motions. So I'm going to try and find a way to stop it, right? They didn't do a shoulder there. Shoulder would have beaten it. Oh, that was supposed to be a duck. Okay. I did a wake-up kick. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. But they're running away, and then they're trying to catch us with that move. So I'm just going to be very careful here. I don't know what the frames of it are, but I'm pretty sure it's just unsafe. Not unsafe, like minus. Something about less frames and fall. No one likes them. Okay. They're throwing out haymakers pretty much every interaction. I'm gonna stay on the ground. Jeez. They're waking up with a big button every single interaction, and now I'm getting hit by every single one of them. So we need to, what do you call it? We need to adapt to that in the sense that we should be ready for that level of aggression, right? It's like, it's always, oh, okay, that's actually a good sign. But I think that was kind of the mistakes. Like, they're always throwing out a haymaker, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't cautious of the haymaker. I didn't respect it. There we go. We need to maybe get a little bit less impatient with these reactions and wait to see the move and then react to it, even if it means we don't do the right punish. Alright, got up wrong. I don't mind playing further away from him, so I will backdash here. Push him away. Go for this. Okay. Just fight back a little bit. I think we can experiment a little bit with power crushing in some of these interactions as well. Nice. Good mitts. So I blocked for a little bit too long there. I saw him do a single back one, and I was like, ooh, there's my chance. But that's not really working. Okay. Okay. Wakes up with a slow. Nice. I realized I needed to play further away from him because, like, every time we come in, they press a button, so we need to back up a little bit. Okay. Dang. Good stuff. I think I can go to the left against that. That's what I did last time. So we'll keep that in mind. Stay on the ground. Yep. Okay, I can block here. Ah! Okay. Nice. This is pretty interesting. Like, we're just analyzing, like, how are they choosing to play? And I think also people are just kind of playing a little more normally now, maybe. I don't know. But But like, we just need to identify what needs to happen in each situation. Okay. Let's use this. Okay. Nice. Power Crush isn't really working because a lot of these lows are breaking it. Why didn't they press there? Maybe because the first hit was absorbed? Ooh, that was scary. The extra high wall splat. Okay. A lot of backlashes happening there. Staying on the ground, I'm guessing. Good reactions from them. I'm just gonna go for a soccer kick then. Okay. Oh no! Nice. Got me with something very quick. I'm stepping a lot. Nice stuff. I think, what are they doing slightly differently? One of the things they're doing is that in their offense, they are looping us for longer because they're mixing in a lot of backlashes as I try to step. So that's something we can do differently. The other thing I can do better is more down fours in the neutral. This is good though. Whoa! Dang, he did that really quick. I didn't realize he can do that. That's crazy. This person's pretty solid. We'll go for just a soccer kick. They're sidestepping afterwards into that low. Alright, I'm just being a little careful here. Nice. But we're trying, like, to play very conservatively. Let him do his attacks, but before he closes the distance, we have the advantage here. Nice. I feel like the throw there gets caught because the person goes so far down, they don't realize they're being thrown. Nice. But you'll see that one of the adaptations I did was just while it's my turn, while we're at the wall, we're using more down fours and we're chipping away a little more consistently. And I think that gave us a lot of traction there. Alright, I think we'll do one more game One more set. And then we'll call it for today. I think this was a pretty informative, to be honest. $20 more? One more. I want to know if that was going to hit. Dang.
Get ready for the next battle.
5 more. At most 3. One more set. One more full set. And it's against a Kazuya. We're ending it on a Mishima. Kazuya also wants to get further away. So I kind of want to play closer to him. Good punish. Just gonna go for this. Nice. Pretty good. Okay, good down for 2. I want to try and do my 4-1 punish against him. I haven't practiced it yet, but it would be a good time to practice it. Good Fujinaraka. We're just running him over. I'm gonna let him do his thing here because of that. What the heck? I went for my Bach punch. No. Okay. Nice stuff. They were plus. We were plus there, so we could have taken our turn. Okay, don't need to go to the right. They're still like using that move a lot, so we can go to the left. Good done. We're living. Jab. Good punish. Ooh, nice. They're tracking now. Whoops. Nice. Notice that? All tracking moves. I'll just block. Good block. Am I dead? Nice. Notice that? More tracking. So they've switched to all tracking there. That's fine. I'll block. Ooh, wow, that's got a long range to it too. Nice stuff. Oh, they're getting us. Nice down forward too. Probably could have done something else, but nice adaptations from them. They immediately are going to the tracking moves, and we need to program out or like kind of shake out the sidesteps that we're doing because it's working well for them, and it's like a very harsh what do you call it, adaptation towards it. I should have kind of expected that and gone to the left if they're going to go with so many hail sweeps. Oh, I tried to duck, but I instead did a bad input. It is a high, but when we're comparing it to, what is it, 444, I don't want to play the coin flip. And they tech roll a lot. I think, yeah, that's true. Nice electric. Oh, I did the same thing. Needs more down back 3. I went with down back 3 there. Interesting. 444 doesn't track. Yes, that's true. We launched it a few times. Good duck. Good duck. They were locked in. I think I'm gonna die. But let's try. Look at this. They got a good timing read there. Oh, he got me. I ducked. Oh, man. GG's. GG's. If you step during the startup, it won't hit. That makes sense. Well, I think the amount of tracking moves put the fear in me. I stopped stepping. And then it all fell apart. My defense fell apart from there. But, pretty interesting games, though. Pretty interesting games. Anyway, I think we might as well go ahead and do our breakdown and our sign-off here. So, our wrap-up. So, what was the story here? The story here is that everyone's fighting back, right? We're not really, I think, pre-season 2, maybe at my ranks I'd be able to practice with some dash blocking, but I'm kind of feeling like in these ranks right now, everyone's fighting back. And so down 4s are probably just where I need to get used to being again. I think I've gotten into this place where I play like very open Tekken, but I have to remember to be able to turn on the down 4 neutral and try to make that the focus of my games again. I do it, and when I do it, it works really well. But as soon as we start like kind of leaving that, you notice me starting to do more hatchets there, things start to fall apart. And I think that is sort of the thing that we need to remember in our mind is that down 4s are still really good because down 4s are the foundation of our neutral. Down 4s and jabs, right? And playing that neutral instead of kind of getting into this, I'm going to call it like a lazy mindset of like, well, okay, I just want to get this over with. I want to hatchet them for more damage. Like we don't need to play that big Tekken. We need to remember to keep disciplined throughout the session. So that's kind of like my takeaway. But this was a very interesting session, so let's go ahead and do our sign-off. If you're coming from YouTube, be sure and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTypin. That's VonTypan. We stream Tekken Bryan on Saturdays and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time, with our first hour being dedicated to labbing, and the next 2 hours being dedicated to this session. And if you didn't catch that, that's going to be, I'm going to try and update my future descriptions for this. There's going to be in the description down below, as well as a link to our Discord, where you can stay up to date on any sort of these types of changes that are happening as soon as they happen, rather than in these videos. And join our Bryan community of players just trying to get better at the game. So with that being said, thank you so much as always. I hope your Season 2 is going well, and that you are finding ways to deal with the aggression in a way that gives you opportunities to get bigger damage with someone like Bryan. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.